against open buffets, claiming that they violate the principles of Islam. But what doesn't, am I right, non-Islamic people? Speaking on a Saudi TV station, the cleric rationally explained that the amount of food sold needs to be determined beforehand, saying, quote, "Whoever enters the buffet and eats for 10 or 50 rials without deciding the quantity they will eat is violating Sharia law." Muslims took to Twitter, which is funny, at least to me. Anyway, one tweeted, "The disaster is those who criticize the sheikh are ignorant. They do not know." Well, you've convinced me, Muslim Twitter guy. Delivering the official U.S. response, these guys. That's going to be me later tonight at the bars. They don't serve food, though. That's the odd thing about it. Kimberly, I hate to say it because I'm against intolerance of all kinds, but isn't the cleric kind of right? All-you-can-eat buffets are evil.
No, I particularly love all-you-can-eat buffets. If I could spend about 5 out of 7 days a week there, I would love it. And I love food eating contests, as you witnessed 4th of July with Bob when I defeated him handily with the chicken wing contest.
So, and he puked on that homeless man.
He actually did puke after, and then everyone thought I was really mean, but I was like, well, he just can't handle it, and he outweighs me by 3 times. This is kind of particularly crazy that they're against it. That means pretty much everything in the American Western way of life they would be against.
Right.
Everybody likes a good bargain in all you can eat.
Yeah, that's their problem. Mikey, you eat nothing but crumpets and monocles.
I do.
Which is dangerous.
And scones.
And scones. Your scones are made of monocles. I will stop doing these stupid cliche jokes. You,
no, you won't. You won't. That's
you've dealt with, you're an intelligence, you deal with these kinds of ideologies. Should we be worried that they might be going after our buffet restaurants?
Probably not worried. I think the word fatwa kind of strikes a bit of a lightning bolt right down the center of people because they kind of associate it with a jihad. And it's not. What a fatwa is it's an interpretation or an opinion by a religious scholar. Now, there are actually different perspectives on what a fatwa is within Saudi Arabia. It could be, there's a royal decree saying that it's just from the Council of Senior Islamic Scholars, or it could be a religious scholar, or it could actually be someone that's just trained in Islamic law. So there are a number of different perspectives on who can actually issue a fatwa.
Can I?
It's not. I wouldn't recommend it.
Why not?
I mean, if you insist on it, I would, but it won't be universally binding.
Damn it!
It won't be legally binding, and you need to know this before you start throwing your fatwas around.
I feel like the fatwas of our country are just like blog posts.
They really, they are.
They're on Twitter.
And I actually think we should issue more fatwas against McDonald's. And do you know what? If you Google fatwa, you know what comes up second?
What?
Fat wallet, which is something you've got, isn't it?
Oh, please, you just flatter me,
all those books,
man, with your stuff. But no, I should be able to issue a fatwa on fatwas, which will confuse the hell out of Joe. You were saying earlier that this fatwa is making you consider converting.
It is, because these buffets, when I have a lot of variety and choices, I get overwhelmed.
Yes.
And then I hyperventilate. And then I pass out in buffets, and it's just mass hysteria.
Yeah, you're covered with hash browns and grease.
I wake up that way,
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, most days.
Yes.
Most days.
Yes.
It's true. I think that all of us have a small fear inside of going hungry.
True.
Kind of.
I feel that way.
So we have this outrage about the idea that we might lose our beloved buffets because nothing says power like 2 full plates of food.
Yeah, but you know what's funny? Whenever I order food, I have the thought that this might be my last meal or that I might not get it. And I'm always thinking that way, and I don't know where that started. Maybe it was because my parents never fed me and kept me in a closet.
No way.
Yeah, they did that.
Your parents never fed you?
No, they kept me in a closet. And they used to.
There's a reason
Did
for
it stunt your growth?
No,
But that's
unnecessary.
why you obsess on food.
I do.
About after the 5:30 break.
Yes,
you start talking about on the 5. What should I order for dinner tonight during the commercial break?
It's the same thing every day.
Like,
it's Chinese food. You know, Andy,
I'm gonna get sick.
Hang on, Kimberly. Just so you know, on this show we pretend the 5 doesn't exist.
Oh, I didn't get the memo.
So please,
do I have a fatwa now?
No references.
Yeah, the 5 is just show that exists in my head that they convince me never airs.
So I'm in your head.
Exactly. Get out of my head and into my car, if you know what I mean.
It's not a bad place to be.
Yes, a lot of space. Andy,
not a van.
Go ahead and defend all-you-can-eat buffets, you Zionist devil.
Well, look, I don't really care that much about the all-you-can-eat buffets. If they issue a fatwa against my unlimited breadsticks at Olive Garden, I am walking down to a recruiter's office and re-enlisting.
Yeah,
that's all I have to say.
Or the Cheddar Bay biscuits at Red Lobster.
No, you know what? It's more important about the shape and the breadsticks. The shape of the breadsticks are far more appropriate than the biscuit for what I entail. Last point.
Well, hang on. I just want to say, since this fatwa against all-you-can-eat buffets was issued, I have not seen President Obama at an all-you-can-eat buffet.
That is true.
You draw your own conclusions, but I have noticed. I have absolutely no. Look, Hugh Grant, I'm trying to make a point. Okay.
He's more like huge Grant.
Oopsie daisies.
As in tall?
Yes.
Yeah.
But this guy,
what did you think?
All right, I get it. I'm going to shut up.
No.
This guy is the Saudi equivalent of Mike Bloomberg.
Right, he is.
That's all he is.
Yes, that is a very good point. Anyway, I just hope they don't start doing stuff to our buffets. I've always thought about that like that. That's the next threat is food terror, putting stuff in buffets.
See?
I've thought about that a lot.
Your food obsession leads you into that.
And maybe I might lose weight. All right, put down the phone or end up alone. That's a hot new tip from the Princeton